Today I'm gonna put the piston rings on and clean still. So I was wondering what the difference between the top and bottom compression rings are, and as you can see, the top one is the shinier one, and it is just barely smaller than it, probably about 5/10 of a centimeter. Just smaller. Right now I need to figure out how to, well, I'm gonna try and figure out how to get the pistons off. See if I have any tools that will do that, and clean out the slots for the rings, and then put the new rings in. This is how clean I had the cylinders before, with mild cleaning. Well, not mild cleaning, there was a lot of scraping. And then after, I just used steel wool size 2, and they all look pretty decent. This one has something on it. I think it's just pitting. A little corrosion. And all the pitting that you see there, that's just from casting, I think. I could be wrong, but I don't believe I am. So I just put a little lubrication on there and scrub. Getting a lot of steel wool shavings in the, well, steel wool inside the cylinder. They just kind of fall off. Nothing I can really do about that. So I might need to open up the crankcase to just clean it out, because I also got a lot of gasket in there. It's kind of bad. Hopefully it's not a problem, but I guess we'll find out. Have this underneath the cylinder so it catches most of the steel wool shavings that break off, so I don't get them into the crankcase. It's time to turn the engine over. To do that, you just hold the chain so it doesn't get broken, and then just make sure the cylinders don't get caught in anything, and then just push the kickstarter. And it should be extremely easy to turn over. And then you just get it at top dead center. Right now I'm taking off the starter motor. It's right here. I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm curious to see what it looks like. Should wiggle out, but I don't know. There are a surprising amount of cobweb, or spider webs, not cobwebs, on this thing. There we go. Guessing wires might be holding this back. Not sure. Yep, right there. It's pretty dirty in there. I will end up leaving the motor in, I guess. Need some way to plug up that hole. This thing's pretty dirty. There we go. Just a matter of lining up the gears on the... So, installing new rings, it says make sure to install the marked side towards the top of the piston, so mark side up. And I have some just W10 W30 oil, and that's just to lubricate everything so you don't scratch anything up as much as you would without. And the installation of these goes in order from your top ring, second ring, the oil ring, I don't know, retaining ring things, and then your oil ring. And this is definitely the easiest one to put in, and it goes right there. And then all I do is stick my finger in there and then put it down there, and then turn the ring around. Maybe put a little bit more in. Not enough oil will destroy your engine. Too much oil will only make it dirty. So it's better to have too much oil than not enough. So the second
these rings that go around the oil ring are both the same, so it doesn't matter which one you use. And the way I do this is, I don't know quite the best way. Just put it down, get it in. It's quite difficult. There we go. Put it in like that, and then just work it around, trying not to let it drop into any of the other slots. And that's in, but it's still sticking up on the other side. There we go. And then just rotate them more. And the second one, these ones don't need to be offset at all. Ah, shoot. There we go. That one was easy. Put a little bit of oil in there. Now these ones go next. You have your bottom ring, which is thicker and it's not shiny, it's not polished. And if you can see that, there's a little R right there. Yeah, no, you can't. But it's marked with an R right where my fingernail is, and that goes pointing that direction. And with these ones, I put oil on them with my fingers. They are pretty sharp, but then you just kind of, they are much larger than the other ones, and I do this. There. And then just a little oil where the opening is for breaking the ring, and then just wiggle it back and forth, and then all the way around. And then the last one. And I do that exactly the same way as that one. Oh, make sure you check. Yep.
The app is not working.
Is the Wi-Fi on?
Yes.
You have to connect to it
How?
in settings. So that's it. I got all the rings on, and the last thing to do is clean up that so I can put gaskets, and I have to order the gaskets and get those on eBay. I found some complete set. I think it was around $50. So looks like a good deal, and I'm gonna buy that. It's from Colorado. Put a link in the description for you, like I did with the piston rings, and that's it. Well, once I get that, I'll put it all together, put it on the bike, and wire it, and then fire it up for the first time. I do need to get a battery too, which I gotta figure that all out, because I don't know what I'm gonna do for the battery. I've heard about lithium-ion batteries, I believe, that people are using instead of just a big lead acid. But if if you know anything about that, please let me know.